Hello everybody and welcome to my channel Cosmic Intention. This is my very first reading here on YouTube, so thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm going to be channeling any messages that come through that your guides and spirit want you to hear, any messages of guidance that you were meant to find at this time. This is a timeless reading, so it doesn't matter when you find this video in order for the messages here to resonate with you. So please take a second to choose an image on the screen, decide which one is calling out to you specifically. It is absolutely fine to be drawn to more than one image. There may be multiple messages for you within this reading. So feel free to pause the video if you need an extra second to decide, and please also take a second to like and subscribe and comment down below which pile you have chosen. Okay you guys, let's get started. Hello Pile 1 and welcome to your reading. We're going to get started with some oracle cards that I've pre-shuffled, then we're going to move on to the tarot and then ending with some advice for you guys. Okay, so the first card we have is Guilt. I release any belief that no longer assists in my spiritual growth. Then we have Awakening, Energetic Updates, a new way of being, Integration. The Initiation, Rite of Passage, Crossing the Threshold. And then lastly we have Prosperity. As this tree grows so strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universal divine. Okay. So right away what I'm getting is that you guys are energetically leveling up. There may be a lot more contact that you're having with your spirit guides, with your angels, with spirit, and just your general team around you. You may be very new to a spiritual awakening, a spiritual journey, but your spirit guides are really around you right now and taking you almost in like a step-by-step process. This process is bringing you into a beautiful world of prosperity. For some of you, in fact for many of you, this may be wanting to go into something spiritual based, whether that's a business, whether you want to join a certain church or follow a certain faith or something like that. There seems to be guilt around this, the feeling of that this wasn't really meant for you. You may be experiencing other people's criticism around this. You may be experiencing people's opinions that aren't healthy, that aren't in a way of developing you, especially along this spiritual journey that you're on. I feel for some of you as well that it may be letting go of certain ideals, certain beliefs in order to kind of level up and go forward energetically. It may also be letting go of specific people, certain relationships in your life, so that you can prosper, so that you can feel that you are doing what's best for you. And that does take a lot of strength, and I feel the need for you guys to release that guilt around that, because it's only holding you back from what is awaiting you here. This is card number 3, and in the tarot, card number 3 is the Empress, and that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting, that you were meant to just do you and be uniquely you in every aspect of you. And I feel that there is some hesitation to go down that road, mainly because of other people's opinions around that. So let's get some tarot and go a little deeper. Messages for pile 1. So we've got the Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords, the Emperor, the Four of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. So 2 tens. Look at these endings. There is a strong release of, wow, a strong need to release, and a strong indication of you going on to the next chapter. You are finishing up cycles, you are tying up loose ends, and you were meant to be in this energy of prosperity, in this energy, the Emperor energy. You are the king, whether you are masculine or feminine, male or female. You are in charge of your own life. You are directing your own life. You are taking charge of things that mean the most to you. This is then going to put you in such a state of like peace and rest, where you can just finally rest your mental mind. I feel like the opinions of others leave you in a state of like, I don't know what to choose, I don't know where I'm going, this feels so cloudy, this feels hazy, you know, am I, almost the question of, am I living my life for me, or are the decisions that I'm making based on other people's opinions of myself? I feel like that's a question that you really need to ask yourself in order to come into this energy. I feel like this transition is happening kind of subconsciously. I feel like even if you can't necessarily understand that answer right now, it may be something that you may be, sorry, if you don't understand the answer to the question right now, it may be a question that you answer in a few years down the line, once you kind of reflect on these endings here. And once you're in this prosperity energy here, and you'll be able to, yeah, you'll be able to reflect and look back and just see how far you've come and answer the question, was I living for other people? Am I now living for myself? You know, this could also be within a job role. It's almost like you have such a unique way of doing things where other people are like, I don't understand why you're doing it like that. Or you may be able to get the job done in, you know, half the amount of time that other people are doing it. And they're like, how are you doing that? And you're just kind of like, I'm just being me. I'm just being authentically me. And it's causing you to feel out of place, maybe a little bit out of touch. But Spirit's coming through to say, you are doing you. You are doing the right thing by doing things the way that you do. And I think it's important to remember that every action that you put out there releases energy. You know, you're releasing a certain vibration into the universe by doing things the way that you do. And that has a ripple effect. And that ripple effect is affecting people positively more than it is negatively. There is not a bad bone in your body. I just feel that you take on so much of other people that is negative, that you struggle to see that your actions are genuine and that your actions are good, that your energy that you put out there is only meant with good intentions. Especially with this Ten of Swords as well, just really try not to doubt yourself. Like when you come out of this stage of doubt where everything's on top of you, everything feels so, you know, restrictive and, you know, dark almost, you'll come into this state of the Four of Swords where it's just, I'm at peace. I'm at peace being exactly who I am, exactly who I was meant to be. You may be in Aries or have very strong Aries in your chart, but it's also but it's also important to say that embracing Aries energy, which is kind of full force ahead, you know, taking no prisoners. It's me, it's the first house, it's everything that you are in the word I, right? When you kind of embrace that energy in every aspect of your life and stop being such a people pleaser, I want to say, stop being such a people pleaser, then you will come out of this stressful situation and be able to prosper in a way that is divinely authentic to you. Okay, so let's take some more tarot and go a little bit deeper. And I feel that for some of you, I'm saying this to you and being like, oh yeah, like just be yourself, just go out and do you, just go out, you know, and take charge in your life. I completely get that that is easier said than done, but with this awakening, this new kind of vibration that is surrounding you, especially with your spirit guides, you'll find that step by step, day by day, it will just get easier to embrace that side of you. Okay, yeah, 7 of Wands. The Star. The Hermit, that's the inner work, look at that. 6 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles, okay. This has been a struggle. This has been a struggle for quite some time. Let me just move this up a little bit so you can see. It's almost like you want to be in this 10 of Cups energy, this prosperity energy. But it's almost felt like a battle in order to get there. You may kind of look at people and be like, how is it so easy for you? Like, how do you do that? How do you have everything? When I give generously, you know, I'm a good person. I give generously. I give my time to people. I share whatever I have, and yet I'm not there. And Spirit is saying, like, it's not a punishment. It's not a punishment for you, and it's not that other people are doing better than you. It's that you have been put through these lessons. You've been put through your paces in order to gain how do I articulate this? The reason Spirit has given you these challenges, these lessons in your life, is because your prosperity, like your chapter of abundance, of happiness, of joy, is at a certain vibration which you're not vibrating at currently. So these lessons are what you are going through in order for you to level up, in order for you to reach that vibration so that you can align with it in the way that you're supposed to. Okay? So with the ending comes a gift, comes a blessing, comes hope, comes a wish fulfillment, right? And it will happen when you begin to do this inner work, when you begin to look inside of yourself instead of externally, when you begin excuse me, when you begin to understand that your power is within yourself. You do not have to look to other people to make decisions for you, to aid you in any way, because everything you need is within you. This Hermit card is giving me spirit guide vibes as well, so that there seems to be a very strong spirit guide around you who really wants to help you transition through this time right now. Allow that spirit guide to come in. Ask that spirit guide, I need your help, you know, I want to live authentically for myself. I want to live without guilt, without resentment for people who don't allow me to be my authentic self. What should I do? That's going to give you a much better, clearer decision in the steps to take forward than it would sourcing that information from anybody else who doesn't have your best interest at heart. When you start to level up, and you'll feel it energetically, you'll just wake up and be a little bit more in your stride. You'll feel something different. Keep that for yourself. Keep that energy to yourself. Keep those plans, keep those wins, keep those goals to yourself for now. I feel like by doing that, you will be able to embrace this Emperor power even more. Okay, it's learning to trust your intuition, trust your own self, and not rely on other people's opinions to tell you who you are, because only you know that. Only you know that for certain. Okay, so let's give you some advice. Wishing on a star. It is time for you to dream again. Go ahead, make a wish, it just might come true. That's that star card right here. That hope, that blessing that is coming in. It's time for you to dream again. Don't put yourself behind so other people can succeed. Then you've got guiding light. In your darkest hour, you will find the light that will shine through you and lead the way. Shine through you. Like, that's your vibration, that's your energy. That's you. That's you, your guiding light. Your spirit guides. Allow them to guide you. And then crossroads. A new business adventure, project or career is successfully in... Oh, sorry. A new business adventure, project or career is currently in the works for you. And I intuitively said successful. Like, it's going to be successful. I think I said for some of you that you may want to start your own business, or going to a new spiritual practice or something like that. So if there is a decision where you're not sure where to go, just trust that it will work, and almost trust that, like, the most out there idea, the thing that scares you the most is going to be the most successful for you. That prosperity card, yeah, that is where it's at for you. That is where it's at. Master number 11 as well right there. Okay, so pile 1, those are your messages. I hope that this has brought you the guidance and clarity that you have been asking for. Please remember to subscribe to my channel if this message resonated with you. Like and comment down below which pile you've chosen. Thank you so much for choosing in. I'll see you soon, guys. Bye-bye. Hello pile 2 and welcome to your messages. We are going to start with some oracle cards that I have pre-shuffled for you. Then we will go deeper and look into your tarot cards, and then finishing off with some advice. So first we have fear. I realise that I am testing my resolve. I realise that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Protection. Call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. So you can see them. Sorry guys. The crumbling. What are you clinging onto? And harvest. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I'm ready to receive my all. Okay. So what I'm getting for you guys is there is a huge desire for you to have more of everything, like with harvest. So it's just about, you know, getting what's yours, getting what's rightfully yours. You've worked on something for so long, but you're not seeing the end results of it yet. you know, almost like a harvest. You've planted the seeds, you've watered them, you've nurtured that crop, but nothing is coming from it yet. And Spirit is saying to just hold faith. Don't fear that this isn't working out for you. Don't kind of, you know, go into a state of panic because it isn't turning out the way that you've planned, or isn't even looking the way that it's supposed to. For example, if you're in like a new relationship, and there seems to be something happening, maybe your partner has to move away, so you have to go long distance, or they've got a new job, so they're going to be spending more hours at the office and things like that. Don't let that panic you. Don't let that feel that everything that you've worked for is crumbling, because it's not. It's not. What this situation is protected. Okay, so if it's a relationship, it's protected. If it's a job, it's protected. If it's a house, it's protected. It is meant for you. It is absolutely meant for you. And Spirit's also saying that your fear is coming from a place of you not letting go to the things that aren't meant for you. So if you're feeling some kind of negative energy around this situation that is working so positively for you, it's because there's something else in a different aspect of your life that is meant to crumble away, that is meant to go, that is not meant to be in your life right now. And once you let go of that, once you understand what that thing is, you'll see the positive situation prosper. So let's say it's a relationship. Let's go back to that example. And you've got this beautiful relationship and it's going really, really well. But there's just like this niggling feeling that something isn't right. And then you kind of realise that every time you go and see a friend of yours, that there's a negative spin on your relationship. This person isn't necessarily happy for you. It may be that you need to set a boundary there. It may be that, you know, you need to let go of that particular friendship, or you know, just not allow them to speak on your partner in that way. It doesn't have to be drastic, you know, like cutting somebody out of your life. Even just setting that boundary, setting that tone is what's going to stop that negativity right then and there. Stop that fear from infiltrating this aspect of your life that you care so deeply about. You know, that is going to bring you the positivity that you have been working on, that abundance that you've been working on, that sense of joy that you've been working on, because that is protected. That is protected by your guides, by your angels, by Spirit. This is meant for you. So just put a stop to those little niggly things that are making this a negative experience for you, because it's meant to be beautiful, whatever it is. So let's pour some tarot to go a little bit deeper. Okay. And I do feel, for some of you, I don't know why I'm getting this, but I'm getting a really strong sense that this thing that you're meant to be letting go of is a person, like it's a friend. Specifically for some of you, it's a friend who just doesn't have your best interests at heart. There may be a sense of jealousy over you, there may be a sense of control over you, and like I said, it's not about, you know, letting this person go for the rest of your life. I understand that if you're friends, that's probably not something that you want to do, but setting that boundary is going to be really, really helpful in order for this beautiful other aspect of your life to really, really prosper. Okay. Oh, and of cups. of Cups, Ace of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and Death. Wow, look at that. It's really off center for you guys, sorry. Okay. Yeah, I'm with this nine of Cups, I am getting almost like a smug feeling from this, and I feel like this is the person or the situation that is bringing in the negativity to your life. It's come out under Harvest, and Harvest should be a beautiful celebration of something. It should feel good, it should feel amazing, it should feel, you know, that you've really achieved something. The Nine of Cups is about achievement, it's about fulfillment, it's about sitting with all of these cups that you've achieved for yourself and feeling like you've really accomplished something. But I feel like this person is kind of looking at you with your cups and being like, well, why do you have this? Why is it that pile 2 has all of these cups and I don't? And it's almost like they want to, oh, I don't want to say sabotage because that's a really strong word, but you know, they see you sat there with your cups and they're like, well, I could do that, I could do better. You know, it could be that, you know, they're thinking, oh, pile 2 has had a better startup than I have, pile 2 has, you know, managed to achieve this when it should have been mine. And you know, if you are kind of getting that vibe from somebody that they just feel like you're undeserving, or they feel that, you know, they think you're better than them, then set that boundary straight away, because nobody needs that energy in your life. If you've got the Nine of Cups, it should feel amazing. You know, if you've got a job with a high salary and you've worked your butt off to get there, the last thing you need is this person coming in and being like, well, I could have done better. That is not what you need right now. If you have a successful relationship going on and, you know, you and your partner are thinking of moving in together or something like that, and they're like, well, you know, is this really the person for you? You don't need that. You do not need that, okay? Stop that talk from them there. Done. And let the other chapter of your life unfold beautifully, okay? It could be with this person still in there, with that boundary set. I feel like that's very, very clear, very crystal clear. If you are enjoying life, if you are embracing every blessing that Spirit has to offer you, and you've got this little niggle in your ear that's just, you know, pulling you down and draining your energy, just cut it out. Just get rid. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it, because it's making you doubt the change that's coming in. And this change is meant for you. Like I said, all of this is protected. All of this was, you know, orchestrated by Spirit. This is almost like destiny. This beautiful thing that you have was meant for you. You were meant to be doing amazing things with this new, gorgeous, vibrant energy that is coming into your life. And if you're kind of sat on the fence about it, or if you've got a negative feeling about it, or if you're not sure how to feel about it, it's because of this person specifically. You know, if you've just got, you know, a promotion and there's a co-worker who's, you know, putting it out there that you didn't deserve it, that you didn't work hard enough, that, you know, it's because you're friends with the boss that's the reason you got the promotion, cut it out. Okay? Don't allow it to get to you, because this energy is amazing. Ace of Wands, it was meant for you, and this is going to allow you to share, you know, like there's enough of this energy for everyone. You know, you're in this energy, but this person could be in this energy as well, but they're choosing not to. And it could be that you're choosing to give this person a little bit of help, a little bit of support, and they're not taking it, or they're taking it too much and draining you of this energy. Cut it out. Cut it out. Let's get some more cards. Let's go a bit deeper. And also, don't feel guilty for wanting more, for wanting this change, for embracing this change. I feel like this person has had very similar opportunities to you, but chose not to take them, or chose to look at them negatively. If you want to take them and run with them and, you know, be your most authentic self of them, then do that. Don't allow this person to tell you anything other. Okay, yeah, 9 of Cups. This may be 9 of Cups, sorry, 6 of Cups. This could be somebody from your childhood, someone that you've known for a long time, someone that you feel you share like a soul connection with. I feel like this is why it's really hard for you to kind of be like, no, I'm not taking that from you. Because you've spent a lot of time with this person, getting to know this person, dealing with this person. It may be quite a difficult thing to imagine your life without this person, you know. Yeah, let's continue. 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, Knight of Cups, 3 of Cups. Okay. Oh, it feels it feels like these cords need to be cut. And you know, it's brutal. It is brutal. And it's hard. But there is better coming in. There is. This Knight of Cups is someone offering you something so authentic and so sincere that this opinion is just not even relevant. Not even relevant. When you come into alignment with people who really, excuse me, who really do have your best interest at heart, that comes in with this change, it's gonna feel beautiful. It's gonna feel like a harvest, you know. Let this person crumble away. Let this person stick to their guns and be restrictive within themselves. Let them feel like all they can ever gain is the 4 of Pentacles. Because look, you're up here with your 9 Cups. You're up here with your 6 of Pentacles. You know, partying with your 3 of Cups. They're here. Isolating themselves. Making it difficult for other people to get a word in edgeways. That's not you. That's not your energy. You don't have to be a part of this person's negativity. Because it's only going to hurt you more. And you don't deserve that. Not at all. You do not deserve that. Like I said, what is coming in for you is protected. And it is meant for you. If that person doesn't want to be a part of that, then that's on this person, you know? So, let's get you some advice. Visualization. By practicing visualization daily, you are calling forward your desire and it will soon be tangible experience in your current reality. Yes. So if you are calling in something specific, maybe it's a relationship or, you know, a deeper friendship, a promotion, anything like that, visualize it. You know, see it in your mind's eye, imagine it, daydream about it, dream about it, because it is coming. And the more specific you get with what it is that you want to achieve, the more clarity you are giving to spirit in what it is you want spirit to give you. I hope that made sense. Visualize that goal that you have. This one is Divine Channel. You are a divine channel. You work with your angels and your guides to deliver messages that assist others in their spiritual path. Yeah, so I think I did say that you could be offering this person help and support. And especially with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like whatever you come into, you're only going to give more. And it, like, yeah, what's your pile I said? God, what did I say? I said there's enough energy for everybody, and you will be in a position where you spread that energy. It's like a ripple effect, you know? Spirit is working through you and guiding light. In your darkest hour, you will find the light that will shine through and lead the way. There you go. There you go. So, pile 2, those are your messages. I hope that has brought you the guidance and clarity you were looking for. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe if this message resonated with you. Comment down below which pile you've chosen. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay your divine, beautiful self, and I will see you next time. Take care, you guys. Hello pile 3, and welcome to your reading. We're going to start with some oracle cards that I've pre-shuffled. Then we're going to go deeper and go into your tarot, and then finishing off the reading with some advice for you guys. So we have, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Birthing a new age. Birthing new creations. Dreaming a new world into being. And abundance. Look at that. Goddess of abundance divine. Let me thrive. Let fortune be mine. Okay. Oh. So what I'm getting with this is you are beginning a brand new path, a path that has almost been a long time in the making, and I kind of feel like you've been saying, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and you never really got started for the longest time, and now you're like knees deep into it. You're, you know, a year into starting your business. You're a year into losing weight. You're a year into being a manager. Whatever it is, there's something that took quite a while to get off the ground, and now you're in this space, this beautiful space, but there's almost something that just keeps niggling at you. And what I'm getting is it's really just not even important to where you are now. With blame, it's almost like you're in this space now, and you're kind of saying to yourself, oh, I wish I got started sooner. I wish I'd done this a long time ago. And it's kind of like, oh, that's irrelevant. It's kind of like, oh, that's irrelevant. Sorry guys, that was a phone call. That's irrelevant at this point, you know? To be very clear, very blunt, you didn't get started sooner, okay? And that's okay, because look where you are now. It could be an example of you wish you had done better at school, because then you'd be in a position that's a better paid than what you are now, or you'd be in a manager's position by now. And even if that is the case, it's not where you are now. It has nothing to do with what you are achieving now. It doesn't affect what you're achieving now, okay? Spirit is saying that there is obviously a reason why it didn't work out previously the way it was supposed to, okay? But it's working out for you now. So don't doubt that this abundance is made for you. Don't doubt that this opportunity is or isn't for you. If you're living it and you're thriving in it and you're happy, there is no need to place blame on yourself or place blame on anybody else for the things that didn't quite go right in the past, because it's going right for you now. Okay, let's pull some tarot and go a little bit deeper. Yeah, and for others of you, it could be that you blame other people. And I don't say blame in a negative way. I feel like there is kind of negative connotations around the word blame. That, you know, it could have been you wish that if you had better teachers, then you would have been in a better position. If your parents have raised you a little bit different, then, you know, you could have been in a different position. And that's okay to have those feelings. It is very okay to have those feelings. But also this card says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. So what is it that you're doing now that is putting you in a position where you do feel happy, where you do feel successful, where you do feel that you've achieved something, that, you know, works for you. And I think there's also a message here of success looks different for everybody. You know, if you have, I don't know, siblings who are, you know, out there getting married and they're buying houses and they're having kids, and you're not doing that yet, that is absolutely fine. Because that is not the definition of successful. And that shouldn't be your definition of successful. If you're out here, you know, just going back to school, that's you, that's your path, that's your version of success. Handing in that one assignment on time is success. It is successful, even if you think it's not. Those tiny little things that you do every day, getting out of bed, making your bed, that is successful. You know, if we go back to the weight loss journey, I think I use that as an example. But it's a little thing every day, isn't it? You know, it's making sure that you have a healthy breakfast, and it's making sure you drink enough water, and it's making sure you get enough sleep. It's tiny little things that you do every day that is going to make you successful. You know, these big kind of milestones of somebody getting married or having kids, that's beautiful. It's an amazing achievement for them. But that doesn't define your reality of success. And that's really important to remember. So let's go a little bit deeper. Spirit messages for pile 3. Okay. 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 4 of Cups, Page of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles, yes. So, 9 of Pentacles. This person in the 9 of Pentacles doesn't care about other people's successes, because she is thriving in hers, you know, and all of what she's accomplished is solely on her. She did that, not anybody else, you know, and she definitely didn't achieve it by comparing herself to other people. I think that's really important. Spirit's bringing in that message so clear that because you may have done it a little bit differently, you know, you've gone through the back door instead of the front door, like, it really doesn't matter, because your success is your success. Okay? Doesn't matter when you started it, doesn't matter how long it took you, this is eventually where you're going to end up. And I feel that for some of you, you're in this energy already, but you feel that that you've wasted time, or that you could have done it better, or you could have done it sooner, or anything like that. Spirit's saying it's all irrelevant. It is all irrelevant. Success is success, no matter how you got there. And if you have people kind of tearing you down because you've done it a little bit differently to how they done it, ignore them. Ignore them. And that, oh God, that is easier said than done, isn't it? That's literally primary school teachers saying, oh, just ignore them. Don't let their words hurt you. Don't let their words keep you up at night, okay? Become indifferent to it. You know, they want to offer you advice, okay, cool, but I don't need your advice here, because I've got advice. I've got myself. I've got my skills, my talents that I can rely on. You know, you can come in and, you know, have a talk and tell me what you think or whatever, but am I going to take it on board? Probably not. Okay? The Page of Wands is someone who is starting a journey authentically to themselves. You know, if you think of the Suit of Wands, where there's so much they go through, and then the Ten of Wands is like that burden being placed down, that's it. And now I'm in Page of Wands energy. This is you starting out for you, as you know, because you are successful. You're very successful. Don't let the opinions or the words of somebody else, or the actions of somebody else, the successes of somebody else, make you feel less than, because you're not even close. No, you're not. Let's get some more cards. We've got the Sun. That, wow. So this is other people's opinions. This is your worries. This is the things that you're struggling to let go of. And this is the energy under that. It's almost like saying, who cares? Who cares? This is the Sun. This is what we're working on. This is what we're achieving. This is what's coming for you. This Five of Swords, who's that? You know, what is that? Who cares? Who cares? Queen of Cups, Two of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Swords. Absolutely. Gosh, look at this. Just making sure you can see. It really just doesn't matter about any of this. You know, I think being more nurturing to yourself, more caring to yourself, more compassionate with yourself is going to allow you to see the success that is right in front of you. Whatever is keeping you up at night, I feel, is your own thoughts. You know, that negative self-talk that you have. You don't need to put yourself in that space, okay? I feel like for some of you, you may even be going back and forth about, you know, let's say it was a business that you started up, or a weight loss journey that you started. It's almost like going back and forth between giving up. Am I giving up at this point, you know? Because I don't feel that it's going to get better. I don't feel deserving of this right now. There is no need to do that. Things are shifting. You know, the tables are turning. You are going to get your time in the sun. Absolutely. Okay? Once you step into this Nine of Pentacles energy, which I feel is coming sooner, you'll just be restful. You know, you'll be able to relax. For some of you, I'm hearing like a cash sum coming in where you can just sit on the couch. It's almost like passive income. You know, it's just going to keep coming. You don't have to work for it as hard as you have been, or, you know, challenge yourself as much as you have been recently, because it's all going to work in your favour. If you keep persevering, if you nurture those thoughts a little bit more, okay? Because like I said, whatever this is irrelevant. It is not even worth your time, okay? Blaming yourself, blaming other people, it's only hurting you at the minute, okay? When we start to focus on the positives, show gratitude for what we have, it all just flows. It all just flows, and it will put you in a sense of peace, of absolute peace. Okay, so I think I've gone severely over with your guys' reading, but let's get your advice anyway. Oh my god, look at that. Rise above. You will gain clarity on this current situation when you can see it from a higher perspective. There was a reason you didn't start sooner. There was a reason you did it differently. See it from a higher perspective. Rise above. Divine timing. What you are working on now is divinely guided. It wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right time. Okay, and energy protection. Your belief that you were not safe may be inviting in energy that was throwing you off balance. Pile 3. Oh, your belief that you are not safe. Your belief that this wasn't made for you. Your belief that you've started too late is inviting in energy that is throwing you off balance. There you go. There you go. That is your advice. And pile 3 with that, that is your reading, okay? I hope this message brings you the clarity and guidance that you were looking for. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, guys, I will see you soon.